Hey, what is up everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna test gear drive versus belt drive, VELAR 2.0 to the detail, noise test, speed test, acceleration test, braking test. Let's go. Let's start off with a scary test. I think it's not steep enough here to do an acceleration test. I'm on the gear drive, you're on the belt drive. Let's go. 2, 3. Oh, it's too scary. one more time. I think 14S power acceleration is too much. Like I can't even fully, obviously gear drive has more power than belt drive. I think we're gonna call it. It still slips even though you have the idler. I think gear drive is just the safe version if you don't want any belt slip or if you want the most acceleration possible. It's the most enclosed system, so if you want to ride off-road, you don't have any debris or dirt in your belt, so that's why I think you should go for the gear drive version. And belt drive I mostly recommend to choose if you want street wheels, because it's the only system where you can actually change to street wheels. The gearbox itself on the gear drive board is just simply too big to change to street wheels. And now we want to figure out which board is louder. Let's see. Gear drive first. '89 decibel. Belt drive. Damn, that's crazy. It does feel louder, but it's not. It's exactly the same. That is crazy. I didn't expect that, because I always thought belt drive's louder, and it's actually not. But it really does feel louder, right? Yeah. It's weird. Well, it's the same. It's the same. Hey man, it's hard to say, but it might really be the same, exactly the same. But his board has like a louder, higher kind of noise, if that explains it. Belt drive, it's just not as sudden as gear drive, and this is also a scary test. But yeah, I mean, you just know with the gear drive everything's a lot more direct, and with the belt drive you just have like the problem of the belt that it basically doesn't break as fast. Brake test. Do a brake test here. Oh well, with the idler it got a lot better, but still there's a little of a difference, especially if you are a heavier person. I would always recommend the gear drive. If you have a belt drive for a lighter person, if you want to ride street wheels, this board is for you. The one thing we also need to talk about is maintenance, because the belt drive you might need to swap out a belt. Gear drive, you literally don't have to do anything. You might add some grease after maybe 2,000 kilometers. It really depends on how you ride as well, but normally, like so far on our boards when it comes to gear drive worldwide, we never had to do anything so far. We never swapped out any grease. That's why we didn't do any videos so far, because we literally didn't have the case where we had to swap out anything. But belt drive, you will eventually swap out a belt. You will have dirt in it, you will have to clean it more, but overall belt drive's a little bit cheaper too. Belt drive's a kilo lighter than gear drive when it comes to the board. So if you want a lighter board, I would recommend belt drive over gear drive. And sometimes for me that's important. If I want a board that I have like every day in my trunk, every day with me, I don't really like something heavy. Resistance test next. Let it go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, gear drive's faster? I didn't expect that. Well, okay. It really depends on the belts, like how much you actually tie them up. They are quite tight actually. Well, that can make a big difference. But obviously here with the idler, you could have it quite loose and it could technically have less resistance than gear drive. That said, gear drive also has like almost no resistance, I have to say. I think it depends on how much grease you have inside the box. The more grease you have inside, the more resistance it has, basically. Nice, we got some shots of me now. How rough here, super rough here. Burnout time. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. That's the big advantage with gear drive. You know, it just has like, can't get any stone in there. Too rough. But hey, we're gonna get to a nice spot. Look at this. Holy shit. If I would have to choose one board, I would definitely go for gear drive. You know why? You just have that one board. You don't have to do anything ever. You can just, you know, you don't need any belts. You can ride up a mountain. You don't have to worry about anything. It'll always work. You know, you won't have to be afraid of like ripping a belt. Little challenge. Who's faster downhill? Let's go. I don't want to kill you. Let's go. Dude, not too crazy. There's holes everywhere, dude. In my opinion, as long as you don't want to ride street wheels, I would always go for gear drive. It's an enclosed system, won't get any dirt inside, and yeah, that's my opinion. I think it's got. Oh my god, this is scary. Switch. Well, yeah, that is pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed. My personal choice, definitely gear drive, because it's a little bit for everything. You don't have to worry about anything. Definitely my choice. I think you are gonna ride into some stuff. Oh my god, this is scary. But yeah, we'll see each other soon. Bye bye.